So, the question I was going to ask was, I wasn't born to be trapped by my intellect. Because it's a tough question for me. It's like what you're saying is you're trapped by intellect, and I agree with you because a large part of our questions to ourselves is just, circles within the mind. The mind asks, the mind answers, the mind doubts, the mind asks, the mind answers. I wasn't born like that. And what you're saying, are you saying that is not the natural way to be? And if it's not the natural way to be, why did I become like that?
Because there is no such thing as human nature. Being a human being means it's a flux. For all other creatures on this planet, nature has drawn two lines. Within that band, they must live. For a human being, only one line, the bottom line, there is no top line. So there is no description of what is a proper human being. There is no definition like that. Everybody thinks everybody else is wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because there is no definition that this is what a good human being is. People are always trying to arrive at it. But when you impose the definition, all you will get is rebellion from many places. Every generation tries to arrive at what is a good human being, and the next generation comes and says, that's rubbish, that's not what the way we want to be, and they want to be some other way, just to beat this, the trap of that, and they create a new trap. A new trap looks like freedom because it's a new place. After some time, you know the pain of that, and then you want to create a new one. I'm talking about employing your intelligence without the limitation of your intellect. The human existence is a phenomenal intelligence. See, right now you're here, you can't do it with your thought. You can't conduct your breath with your thought. You can't beat your heart with your thought. You can't make your kidneys and liver work with your thought, can you?
No.
They're way beyond your thinking process, isn't it? So I'm saying your thought is useful only for certain aspects of life. The thing is, you're taking it beyond its ambit and making it look stupid. It is not stupid, it's a wonderful process. The significance of being human, one of the significances of being human is we're capable of thought and conscious thought. It's wonderful. But a foot scale is wonderful if you're measuring your height, but not for the ocean. It's a wrong thing, that's all. Nothing wrong with the foot scale, it's very useful. If you're a tailor, it's useful. If you're a mason, it's useful. If for so many things it's useful, but if you're an oceanographer, don't go with the foot scale, you're going to waste your time and life and come with wrong conclusions. You're trying to use your intellect beyond its ambit, that's all. So, you will end up coming to conclusions. Rather than perceiving, you are arriving at conclusions and thinking that is true. Whatever conclusions you make have nothing to do with reality. You are making conclusions with the limited data of information that you have gathered. It doesn't matter if you've eaten the libraries of the planet. Still, what you have with you compared to what the existence is, what the creation is, it is just a minuscule of knowledge. With this knowledge, you don't try to make a conclusion. It's bound to be wrong. Maybe you earned a PhD in a university, but you cannot know truth like that. You cannot know the nature of existence like that. So the best way is to open a window and simply look. You see at least one dimension of life, the way it is, not the way you think it is. Because the way you think is essentially dependent upon the limited data that you have gathered in your brain, in your memory system rather.
There is right now a whole new subject evolving called neuroplasticity. You heard of neuroplasticity? You can rewire your brains completely. We have been saying this forever in the yogic systems. In 24 hours' time, we can rewire your brain completely so that you think differently, feel differently, act differently in a matter of 24 hours if you are willing to do something very intense and focused. Today they're telling you, Just by cultivating a different kind of thought, by doing different kind of activity, you can change the very shape of your brain. The gray matter can increase and decrease in different areas of the brain simply by doing these things in a matter of days or weeks. We have shown this, that people who practice, like we have a simple 21-minute practice which is large, taught widespread, called Shambhavi. It's part of the inner engineering process. University of California made studies on this, and now they're saying that the neuronal regeneration in the brain is 241% higher than normal if you're doing this practice for over 3 months. Everybody could do with little more intelligence, isn't it? Because over 30 years of age, generally there is depletion of neuronal production. What is being depleted and what is being replaced is not equal. But now what is being replaced is higher than the depletion that's happening. So age need not take away your intelligence. When age happens, most people are managing by experience, not by intelligence. Youth below 18 years of age are far more intelligent naturally. Their problem is they don't have experience and information.
Someone asked, I'm 54 years of age. He thinks that's a long time. And I have seen so many spiritual teachers, but I have never been drawn to anybody like you. I'm helplessly being drawn towards you. What is it that you got? So I said, I don't have anything that you don't have. It is just that all of us were given a seed that had the possibility of boundlessness. You are a very careful man. You are very careful and good, so you preserve the seed. I destroyed the seed and made it into a tree. If you want to make a seed into a tree, the seed has to go. If you nurture the seed, it will become a tree. If you keep seed as a seed and walk around, it's stupid actually, but it is not. Preserving yourself is considered smart. Allowing yourself to be demolished, to destroy the limited possibility of what an individual person is not considered smart. To be exclusive and to be preserved is considered smart. So after all, you are a smart man. So smart, you even conned life.